Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Danny Alvarez Jiu-Jitsu, Arlington, Texas. Today coming at you some more mental vitamins. Just listening. I just got done running. I'm here later than normal again. I had a meeting, business meeting the other day, kind of put me behind. So then I had my late workout. Had to get it in. Today kind of had something else going on as well. Pretty cool thing. Can't wait to share it with you soon once I know that it's done. But it came during the time that I normally work out, get my runs in before class. Me personally, like to work out before jiu-jitsu class because jiu-jitsu is so tiring, so exhausting, depending on who shows up and who you're rolling with. There's not much left in the tank afterwards to get the workout in. So, preferably I like to get my workout in, my runs or some type of lift in before jiu-jitsu class. I'm already warmed up, stretched out, sweating real good. Then I'll get my training in and then call it quits, right? So today was one of those days where, had something going on before class started, so I cut into my training time. So hard training today, kind of get my butt whooped, handed to me a little bit. It's part of the process, part of the training. Doesn't matter how long you've been training, how good you get. You're going to have some good days, and you're definitely going to have some bad days. Well, today was kind of one of those days. Yesterday was kind of like that too. It's been a rough week. As far as training goes. Let me see. So what creeped in my mind was I was ready to go home. I missed the workout. I'm like laying on the mat, exhausted. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I got some other errands I got to run, and I'm just thinking, man, I got to get this workout in. And I'm like, I just got to go. I want to go. But then this stuff about minimum effort and getting maximum results. So kind of share it, kind of put it there in perspective. Recently I had an student athlete, competitor, not achieve the goals they wanted to achieve in competition. And they were kind of down and out about it a little bit and a little bitter about it. And, of course, me as a coach, I got to watch. I got to watch what you're doing. I got to see, are you drilling after class? Are you asking questions? Are you getting the hard rolls in? Are you sticking around, maybe getting an extra round in? Those kind of things. Are you running? Are you working out? How are you eating? And so for me, I had to let one of my athletes know, like, look, did good, but I saw you skip out on a training session recently. I saw you leave early than you normally do. You didn't stay after class, and you didn't ask questions. You didn't drill. During one of the rounds, it seemed like you kind of just gave up when we were rolling. All that comes into play. So for me, when I got competition coming up or something I'm trying to achieve, I can't let anything like that happen, because if I come up short and I lose, that's the first thing I'm going to think about. Well, man, I left early during practice. I didn't finish a round. I quit during a round. I kind of deflated when someone passed my guard or tapped me or got the best of me. I didn't finish like I normally finish. I didn't stay after and get an extra round in. I didn't eat right that week. I didn't run like I was supposed to. So all those things come together. So if I lose, it's this, some days your game is just off. On top of that, your opponent is just better than you that day. It's a mixture of a lot of things. But it should never be because you have minimum effort prior to whatever it is you're trying to achieve. There's going to be days like today, something got in the way. I'm going to be running behind. My mind's telling me to go ahead and leave. And the other side to me is like, man, you didn't get the run in. You can't leave. Just kind of going, all right, man, I just got to get it in, because right away I don't want to have anything like in the back of my mind later on, be like, you know what, that one day that you didn't work out, that one day you didn't run, that one day you allowed yourself to talk yourself out of doing what it is that you normally do. You didn't stick to the discipline. If I come up short, that's going to eat at me. I can handle someone else just being better than me on a specific day, or just being better than me, period, or it just wasn't my day. But I can't handle the fact that I didn't do everything within my power to try to win, and then I lost. So that would really just eat away at me. So I don't want to have that in the back of my mind. I don't want to have to sit there and dwell on, I could have did more. I just didn't do what I want to do. I can't expect those maximum efforts to be at the top with very minimum effort. we're all going to go through certain things. We're all going to, deal with stuff that gets in our way. Life's just, meetings or whatever is going to come in our way. But what are you going to do about that? Do you just let it ride and just skip out on whatever you're supposed to skip out on? Or do you stick to the discipline and try to get those maximum effort, get those maximum results every time? So for some of you guys out there that are not achieving what you're trying to achieve, look at your work ethic. Are you leaving early? Are you quitting during some of the rounds? Are you staying after? How was your eating habits this week? Did you go to sleep on time? Did you stay up late watching TV? Did you so many things you can look back on and make sure. It's tough to have all this discipline and just make sure you just stick to everything every single day. But if you have a big goal and you're trying to achieve it, there's no other way. There is no other way. You cannot allow anything to come in the way between you and all the things that you need to do to get to that maximum level that you want to achieve. Because if you allow those other things to creep in there and block you and stop you, and you allow yourself to talk yourself out of things, when you don't get those things that you want, there's no one to blame but yourself. And I can't deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. So I do what I do just now. It's about 1:30. I need to be somewhere else already right now. But I had something else in the way today. It's a good thing in the way, but it just came at the time where I needed to get it in. So again, I preferably like to run in the morning. It's a little cooler. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, man, it's hot out there, but I got to get it in. So thinking about my athlete, a competitor of mine that didn't get the thing that they wanted to achieve, their minimum effort, not allowing them to get those maximum results, really pushed me to get out there and work out today, because I'm like, you know what? I don't want to have to sit there and dwell on something that I know I should have done and I didn't do it, and that's why I came up short. So figured I'd share that with you guys today, because I know there's a lot of us out there. We're dealing with a lot of things. Life's throwing all kind of stuff our way. We wake up, we're not feeling all that great. We just want to lay down and call it quits. Why don't the world just stop for a moment so we can just relax? Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You got to push through those bad days and through those days where you're really busy and get it in, because if you don't, whatever you're trying to achieve, it's just, you're not going to get it. And then you got to look back at the things that you didn't do. Now, there's going to be things that you do everything right. I've talked about that before. There's times where I've done everything right. I did extra stuff, and I still came up short. But I can handle that. I can deal with that. I can deal with that better versus some people. I think they can't deal with it all that good, because they're like, well, man, I did everything, and I still lost, or I still came up short. That just means I got a little closer. But if I just relax and I get complacent and I just chill, and I lose because I just relax too much, I can't take that. That's a tough one for me. So I've done that before. Don't let that happen again. It's tough trying to stay at the top of whatever you're trying to do, but you got to get it done. There's just no other way around it, right? So minimum effort versus trying to get those maximum results isn't going to work. It's maximum effort all the time. And the days that you don't feel like it, that you're being tested, again, I talked about that before, something's being put in front of you to see how bad you want something on the other side of that, all right? So just remember that. Put maximum effort, get those maximum results. You guys have a great day and a great week. We'll talk to you soon.